I don't know if there's a Woj bomb or just Woj news, but what's the latest on Anthony Davis?
I'm told that Dave Griffin, the executive vice president in New Orleans, has started to give direction to potential trade suitors for Anthony Davis about the kind of package it will take to acquire him. I'm told in conversations around the league that he sees a multi-team deal as the pathway to a Davis deal because he doesn't see any one team that has the assets to give him, so he may need to take one team's draft picks and turn those into players from a third team, or if the Lakers, if you don't love the Lakers players, somebody else may value them more, they come your way. The two Los Angeles teams, the two New York teams are both have been engaged with New Orleans. But one thing to watch for, kind of the Kawhi Leonard factor in these Anthony Davis talks. Teams around the league have seen the impact Kawhi had in 1 year in Toronto as a rental. And I think you're going to see a market here of teams in smaller markets, non-preferred destinations for Anthony Davis, who are going to make a run at New Orleans to get Davis.
So they might actually trade some serious assets to get him for 1 year and see what happens.
Especially in a league that's going to feel a lot more wide open next year if indeed Kevin Durant leaves Golden State and the balance of power shifts around the league.
Let's go to Kevin Durant. We'll go to Kawhi as well. Obviously, different finals for both of these guys. Kevin Durant hasn't played. Kawhi has played brilliantly. What has that meant for where they might land or stay next year?
I think both players share this and the way they're going to look at free agency. Kevin Durant has won 2 championships. Kawhi is on the brink of winning his 2nd championship. Both have been finals MVPs. Their decision, neither of their decisions, may be based on what is the absolute best place for me to win more championships here moving forward. It's going to be on comfort, fit, where do they want to live, the marketplace, and that allows the Clippers, in Kawhi Leonard's case, to be at the forefront of his free agency, and then one of the New York teams, the Knicks or Brooklyn, for Kevin Durant. I think having the multiple championships and especially Leonard being on the brink of his 2nd, it changes the view of what these 2 players specifically are looking for in free agency.
Okay, there's some theorists out there say Kawhi goes to Toronto, he's this national hero up there, wins a title. It might help him stay in Toronto. You don't see that particularly happening?
Well, it's the scenario that Masai Ujiri prayed for when he made the trade. The idea was, at the very minimum, let's make a run at a title. They're on the cusp. But being able to build a case to Kawhi Leonard that Toronto is a destination for him, they can pay him $200 million. The one thing that Toronto has tried to do, instead of telling Kawhi Leonard, is to show him. They've done that. They've made their case, but they knew from the very beginning, from the day he made that trade, they were coming from behind. They may still be coming from behind. They've got till June 30th to start a free agency to continue to sell Kawhi on a future with the Raptors.